Hey, what's up? I'm Crawford.
I'm Cas, and we're in Favorite from Atlanta, Georgia.
And we are in Scott Bowling's basement, and you are in good company.
Good company.
Hey guys, my name's Scott Bowling, and this is Favorite.
Hello.
We are
Yes, we are Favorite. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Glad
Thank
to
you
be
for having
here.
us.
Yes, and this is the first time that I've ever been given a skate deck.
Yeah, well, it's upside down.
Keep it upside down, bro.
You got a point. There you
I
go.
love it. It points up, dude.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. How did you guys get your own skate deck, dude?
We got to throw that love to our guitar player, Michael Bond.
It's pretty sweet.
He was like, we need a gift, and what better than ripping the shredders on the... We don't shred at all. There's no skating going on at all, but we knew it'd be dope and knew it would fit your studio.
Dude, I
so-
really appreciate it, man. This is so cool, man.
Yeah, man.
We're like, surely he doesn't have any skateboard decks.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
He's got 47 decks! Say love it. You live and you learn.
What are you drinking, by the way? You drinking 311?
Oh my God, 311 Grassroots. Sweet, tasty, celebrating 30 years of 311.
They're the best.
Is
And
it?
I'm drinking Deftones beer.
You get a tight
They're
shot
some
of
of our favorite bands.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, this is great.
So,
Get that COVID all over
Did you
this
guys
can.
You guys were influenced by 311, or was this like you're 311 lovers? You cover 311.
We did. So we always would go to...
That's
Did
311.
I get you?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Yeah, 311's like our Jimmy Buffett. They
Yeah.
go every summer when they're in town, and they kind of have the same crowd following them
Oh, that's
throughout
cool.
the years, and so we just...
You guys recognize people there, like
Yeah.
you go all the time?
Yeah, all the time.
It's like a high school reunion when you go back to 311.
We bring
Hey, do
our
you remember
wives.
that guy that had the 311 tattoo on his arm with the alien smoking the blunt?
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
There he is at 311. Still going. It's like a little reunion.
Yeah. And so we love them.
So maybe I should introduce you guys. You sing? And,
Yes.
And what's this guy do?
Plays bass.
Nice.
He's become the Rick Rubin of
Rick
quarantine. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
So that's kind of like we had a hiatus, and now we've started picking music back up.
That's awesome, dude.
Teaching our kids about rock music.
So when you started, you had no kids. I mean, this is like
Oh yeah.
favorite.
Not that we knew.
What year did you guys start? I mean, this is early 90s?
97?
Yeah.
97.
Yeah. In Athens.
So-
we were at Georgia together.
Oh, that's cool. And we're
Yeah.
talking about the point. You know, you saw Deftones there. That was just probably
Yeah. I
Down
went
the
out
road from you.
I was in high school. Like that was right when Adrenaline came out.
oh, that's so cool, man. How'd you guys meet? I mean, was this creative loafing?
How long do you want this interview to go?
Yeah.
We've
We've been friends since fourth grade.
Sixth
Oh, really?
grade. Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Fourth grade?
Let's call it fourth.
We knew
Because then I
fourth.
get to be right, and you're...
Yeah.
So we're like babies. We were babies.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah,
We were actually like in our first band together
Nice.
when we were kids. And so, we've always loved the same kind of music. Crawford's a really excellent guitar player. And so he's always been a really good guitar player, like a really good musician. And so he's always been a good songwriter. And so we started a band when we were young. And we were like, this is the best thing ever. Like, who would not want to be in a rock band?
I think we played Inner Sandman at a party in sixth grade in a basement. And,
that's
and
cool.
then got to make out with girls in the basement. So
You're like,
let's
let's do this forever.
I'm glad you clarified girls. You're like, we played entertainment, and then we made out
Like, we were like,
with girls.
how awesome were we?
We just made Lars faces to each other. Yeah. So
I like how the band name's Favorite, though. I mean, that's pretty cool. Was that your idea, or
yeah. Yeah, I kind of was just like,
it's good?
I wanted to be in the same section as Foghat and Fugazi in the record station, your local record store. But no, it was really about, like who was the favorite in like a boxing fight. Or,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So that's kind of where it came from. And we just ran with it.
Yeah.
And I think we toyed around with other band names before that. Everybody's like like REM, how they found their name, and oh, that sounds cool. So
yeah. And like Def Leppard, like that doesn't even what is the Def Leppard? But it sounds cool, right? Over time.
my dad thought it was a leopard that couldn't hear. Like, it was deaf.
Yeah.
Leopard.
I mean, yeah. That would
Same
make
thing. We
sense.
all kind of listening to Korn, and they were like, where did Korn come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, what other vegetable band are you in? You know?
And then it just sticks, and you're like, I guess we're Korn. They already made the flyers.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think just going to shows, Chris and I always grew up, like, our first heavy show, I think, that we went and saw at Lakewood together was Pantera, Sepultura, and Prong.
You saw that at Lake.
Snap your fingers.
Yeah.
Snap your necks.
Snap your necks. Yeah.
That line is genius. That's
Right?
amazing.
They're so New York. Like,
Yeah.
that guy's like an angry cab driver.
I love New York music too, man. Like
That's kinda where we got-
Biohazard and all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole scene.
Yeah.
That's kind of our
I mean-
sound, like what influenced us,
That's
the
so
New York
cool.
stuff.
The hardcore scene.
Well, New York hardcore, but like Quicksand.
Yes,
And
we're talking about that.
I loved Jane's Addiction growing up, and Fugazi.
When did you realize you could first sing?
I don't know.
You still can't sing.
I still can't. I love. My dad used to take me to Turtles on my birthday.
Dude, I
with, like,
love
the,
Turtles.
The Turtles tokens, and he'd be like, "You should,
Tokens? You have stamps or tokens?
Well, you would get stamps after buying a record.
Oh, okay.
But the gifts, like gift cards now.
You're so much
were-
older than me, so you're schooling me.
Am I?
I'm just
We're the same, dude.
you're like tokens, son.
Twist the knife.
So I had all the Beatles records on on when I was
Yeah.
like 7. And so I just used to listen to that and the harmonies
That's so
over and
cool.
over again. And I kind of tried to emulate the verse, chorus, bridge in songwriting. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, man.
So, and then nobody else wanted to sing, so I did it.
Well, you sound great, dude. Yeah.
I've never been, just sing in the shower kind of thing. Like, he sings good too, so.
Yeah, but this.
Do you guys harmonize together
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
in the shower?
totally.
Harmonize.
Yeah, that's what we call it nowadays. We're married, not to each other, but with female wives. This interview's going
Getting really
off the rails.
It's getting really confusing.
I'm just
I blame
I'm
Chino's beer. Yeah.
You'd be like, we're taking our skate deck back, son.
Yeah. So it's like I never wanted to be a singer, but I just felt like somebody had to step up and do it.
Yeah.
So I did it.
We were also really lucky. Like when we started out, we fell in line with a really good guy, Scott Michael, and he kind of managed our band. And Scott Michael had ties to Warner Brothers,
Nice.
and so he took us in and kind of showed us some of the ropes and sort of what
He
we
was
should
our
do
manager.
and kind of
yeah.
refine the band. And with being in a contact with him, gave us access to a really great studio, Tree Sound Studios here in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seven
And-
Deaths recorded there.
Yes.
A bunch of people have. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So we recorded our first
That's
record
a cool studio.
there because of Scott, but we did it on like dead time.
Uh-huh.
So like there were days where I would go to record guitars, but I had to wait because Keith Sweat was there.
That's cool.
So I played
Sweat.
Madden with Keith Sweat.
Really?
Yeah. Or the Strokes were there recording, and
So you guys basically record at night kind of thing? Or like weird
Like
awful
whenever.
hours?
3 a.m.
Yeah.
You can hear it in the record. Like it took forever to do.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was this your first, wait, I got all these fancy things right here, props. Was this your first album?
That was our first EP. That was
Was this at Tree Sound?
no, we did that in Avondale. Rusty Cobb, who produced, he worked a lot with Butch Walker.
I love Butch Walker.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He did a band called Minus Driver.
Oh, that sounds so familiar.
and their
man.
head-
Yeah, we know them, yeah.
They're
So
awesome.
Dusty is the guitarist in Minus, and they're from like Ackworth area, and they had that whole Deftones vibe
Yeah,
going on.
man.
And I remember listening to their first EP, and I was like, dude, this sounds amazing. And I was like, who did this? And my friend Danny and Injected, Danny Grady, said, you got to get Rusty to do your first record. And so Rusty did this record.
That's
and
cool.
We just did 4 songs on that EP. And that started it. That was our thing to hand out at shows. And
Oh, you did that? I love that, man. I
Yeah.
actually kept all those like CDs. Did you hand out cassettes back
we
then?
would
or-
burn CDs.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
would go to shows
Yeah.
and hand them out to people.
Were you guys both like single at the time? Or was this, no family? This is.
Yeah, we were just out of college,
Yeah.
so we were young and hungry, and we were ready to go on the road.
Full heads
Yeah.
of hair.
Yeah.
Really? Well, I didn't mean to say really, like really.
No, I mean, it's
no,
still
it's
there.
cool, man. Yeah, it's cool.
I'm not gonna take my hat off.
No, you're good. Solid, dude. You calm like a bomb, baby.
It's nice.
No, but that was our first record, and we had no art direction or anything. We just put it together ourselves, and Scott was behind that, right?
Yep.
Putting that out.
Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You still listen to this? Is this like every once in a while?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's like, remember answering machines?
Yeah.
Remember like recording them, and like when someone would call you, you hated listening to your voice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like that for that record.
Does that get better though? With your
The
next,
second record is much better.
Okay, is this? Did I do this right? Is this your second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
But you,
So that's the record that we recorded, Tree Sound.
oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That's Atlanta. We kind of
So-
love Atlanta.
Was this an EP thing or was it a
That was a full length.
Yeah, that's cool.
We
See, that
rehearse
was-
those songs a lot. It's kind of
Young
like,
kids in a real studio.
Were you guys touring with a lot of Atlanta bands?
that's our greatest hits record. Yeah.
Our only catalog.
Those are our 10 songs. Those are our greatest hits. Yeah, we toured a ton with Left Front Tire.
I remember them. Yes, dude. They used to play in Gainesville back in the day.
Yeah, those
They're
are our
still
boys.
playing in games.
Yes. Yes.
Chip is a good buddy of ours and great songwriter.
That's cool.
We
You're
toured
friends
with
with them. I remember they used to play in game. I can't remember the name of it, but I just.
Is that the Mule Tavern, maybe?
Something.
Or Buffaloes?
I'm about to blow your mind. Streamers. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sounds like
Whoa.
a strip club.
Yeah, that's kind of
It
how.
was it was an underage.
Streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
streamers.
Sounds dirty.
When I said that, Chris goes,
I was like, oh yeah.
Toppers?
Yeah.
Streamers.
Oh.
Streamers.
Yeah.
Choices, bad choices. But yeah, like that's part of how some of this started. Is like when we were, Chip from Left Front Tire, we were doing just fun projects in the home, passing files back and forth. Like, hey, let's do a cover song. Let's have some fun. We're all bored to tears.
Yeah.
And I was like, Chip, do you want to do a cover? Like, what do you want to do? And he's like, yeah, man. You want to do a Foo Fighters song? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So got in touch with him, and I was doing really, really simple productions, learning kind of the routine of how to record. And Chip sent me like 37 files. He's like, well, here's the vocal and the main vocal, and then here's the backup vocal,
Yeah.
and then here's the harmony, and here's the main guitar and the backup guitar, and here's the accent guitar,
And here's the
this
song,
one
dude.
with reverb. I was like, bro, is that how you do this? So Chip's a great singer. He's a great songwriter. He's a good teacher. He's just an all-around
Yeah.
solid guy. So, and they're still writing music now too. They're putting out
Yeah, they have
putting out new songs.
they have a show coming up.
Yep.
We need to go see
Is it
them.
going to stream or is it like a
No,
show?
I think they're up in No Mask territory.
No mass
Georgia.
territory. I like that.
I think it'll be spread out.
Yeah.
NMT.
Yeah.
So yeah, we toured with those guys. We played with those guys.
We toured with Drop Sonic, who are phenomenal.
Sonic. How'd you check that out?
We toured with 5/8. We played with Injected.
I remember Injected. Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. We went to high school with those guys.
Did you?
And we played pretty much every Atlanta place
Yeah.
you could play.
Like Cotton Club and
Did it
Masquerade Tower, all those.
Yeah.
Did you play at the Point? I know you said you saw Deftones there.
I think the Point turned into a
clothing store, right?
Junkman's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Or a clothing warehouse.
Yeah.
But we would have played there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played Music Midtown.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
missed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when it was awesome.
Back when it was awesome.
Yes. 99X days. Like
It was like you had to choose between Kid Rock and Stone Temple Pilots.
I remember those.
I'm going STP
yes.
way. You know?
Never
Yes.
enough porta potties. That was always an issue. It was like they could have 100 of them, but never
Yeah.
enough.
At Bonnaroo, it doesn't matter. You just pee in a
Bonnaroo.
field.
Yeah. I only recognize like one band off Bonnaroo. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What was that? That's cool. We never played Bonnaroo.
You said that whole sentence. I'm like, what band do I know?
Yeah, right? None.
I mean,
Rage
it
Against
was,
the Machine.
I
That's
saw
all
the
know.
Mars Volta at Bonnaroo.
That's cool.
They came on at 2 a.m. and they had just put out whatever Mars and whatever that record is.
Yeah.
It's like a Yes record. You know, it's like I listen to that record and I'm like, I have to practice because it's so technical. It's so good.
Oh man, that's good.
And I saw Les Claypool, like Primus there.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you remember Les Claypool did Biscuit?
Yes.
Yeah, you see?
What was the one he did
That's
with
all I got
Stuart
about that.
Copeland?
Ooh, that's cool.
It was Stuart Copeland and
He's one of my favorite drummers.
who was the guitar player for that? Oh, Phil from Fish.
Phil and Sama from
Yeah.
Pantera.
Feeling someone play guitar.
That's good.
A lot of yelling over slap bass.
Just yelling into his pickups.
It'd be like Seinfeld music with
Yeah.
sausage.
Sausage.
I said biscuit.
Yes. Biscuit.
You just want a sausage biscuit, dude.
Sop it up
I
with
said
biscuit.
biscuit. And you all agree with me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I did. I was
biscuit.
like, that's right. It was biscuit.
Could be bacon. Could be any
like-
breakfast item.
Oh my god.
How do band names
sausage.
even come out? Like really,
Oh my
when you think
god,
about it.
dude. I can't
We're
believe you just
favorite.
said
That's
that.
biscuit.
Over easy.
Over easy.
I'm like, yeah, it's side project.
Over
biscuit.
easy. That's the name of our record. But we're Biscuit.
God, dude. I
Make
cannot
a-
believe
make a
it's
note.
sausage.
We're
Make
from
a note.
Biloxi, Mississippi. We're Biscuit.
I just,
Sorry.
I flunked that one. Yeah, man, the side project. Okay. Anyway, sausage was badass.
Yeah. Y'all gonna edit this, right?
Yeah, Les Claypool, man, biscuit. Cheers.
So
Get in there.
that's Cass's
Can I cheers you
tattoo.
with the prop?
Yes.
Oh, get it.
So that was our. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
999. Mm-hmm. How did you come up with this?
So our whole getting back together and reuniting was because of COVID, and this song is about COVID. But the reason that it's called 999 is because we all got together to hang out.
There's two versions of the story.
No.
One's cool and one's real. And this is the real one.
We'll tell you the real one.
Can you mix
Yeah.
both of them together, like interweave them?
You can
Kinda.
cut and edit which one ever looks better.
Whichever one
Okay.
looks cooler. Do that one.
I think we should leave biscuit and whichever one's cooler.
If you can get you going biscuit, me going,
like
it
zoom
was
in.
biscuit. That would be great.
Les Claypool's biscuit. Yeah.
It was a
Dude,
limp
if you get
biscuit.
Primus in here, they'll be like, man, look at all them skateboards in here, dude. That's just far out. I'm blown away that you have Popeyes in here. It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
All I could do is quote Adam Sandler in Little Nicky.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Popeye's chicken. So anyway, 999 is.
It's about COVID.
Well, I mean, it was just about like how we were recording cover songs. He was sending me. We did a cover of a Jimmy Eat World song, and he was like, "Can you play the guitar solo on it?" I was like,
Great.
"Yeah," and I was
Yeah,
like,
and first of all, like, he's good. Like, I called him like on a day's notice. I was like,
You're
dude,
sweet.
we're playing the middle, Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah.
I can't play the solo. Can you do the solo? And he's like, yeah. And he called me like an hour later and he sent me a voice note. And it's like the solo. I was like, did you just learn the solo in like an hour? He's like, yeah, I got it. It's like, yeah, dude. So he comes over the next day.
I said, "Can I come over and record it?"
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Well, can you send me a WAV file because everybody's COVID."
Yeah, this was early COVID.
And his wife was like, "Well, if he can come over in the garage."
Yeah, dude, this is like right in the thick of it. Yeah.
So
Thick
I
of it.
came over and
Thick
had a
biscuit.
mask on and
Thick
recorded
biscuit.
it, and we put that in the video.
Yeah, dude, like
So I have
I
a
literally,
mask on.
laptop, interface,
Who does your
microphone,
videos,
guitar
by the
cable.
way? You guys got killer
I mean,
videos.
he's a fantastic photographer, so he's a man of all skills.
I'll be whatever this band needs. I'll be the jack of all trades.
Yeah, do it.
Master of absolutely nothing.
But anyway, yeah, so where the name came from, we all got together to hang out and we were gonna watch a Clutch live stream.
Love Clutch. Yeah, that's cool.
We love them too. They're awesome. And we were trying to order it, and it was like we ordered it, and then they were like, you have to pay $9.99 to get the audio. And Cash just goes, $9.99. And he said it like Cartman, but like kind of like. And
It was like you could watch the video of the show with no audio for free. But if you paid $9.99, you got the audio.
And he just
I'm
went,
like, what are you talking about?
and he went, $9.99. And I was like, dude, you just sounded like fucking Danzig, dude. And I was just cracked. He was like, $9.99. And I was like, and so that's where it came from. And people think it's 666 upside down. It's not. It's legitimately. Yeah. We were making, and then I was like, everything costs $9.99. And then it was like, we just get together and laugh.
That's great.
It's just ridiculous.
So
Then it turns out that if you're dialing 911, that's your emergency code here stateside. But if you're across the pond and you're calling for emergency, you dial 999.
And I was like,
Did not know that.
And I was
not
like,
know that.
and then I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
We're in a state of emergency.
There you go.
I like the way you think.
So we went in, we wrote the song about COVID, went into the studio, and all got COVID.
Did you?
In the studio.
In the studio.
That's cool.
So that is like the
the song.
ultimate Spinal Tap moment, right? We got COVID while
irony.
recording a song about COVID.
Yes.
That's good.
But we
True
weren't
story.
like Chief Nakahoma laughing.
All right. No.
We were like, we're gonna die. Because we freaking were idiots. We all had a panda mask on. And we would share it and kept taking
drinking
share it?
beer and we're playing rock and roll and we're like, you wear this panda hat. No, I'm gonna wear the panda hat. Mike, you put it on. And
So
we're
our-
just passing our COVID
Really?
back and forth.
So the guys that produced our song,
Dude, that is so cool.
Zach and Ken,
Z&K Productions.
Z&K
yo.
Productions,
Boom.
they're the best. He calls me up and he's like, man, I don't feel good. And I was like, well, it's funny you mentioned that because Cass has COVID.
And he's like,
so
"That's
does
weird."
Mike.
He's like, that's weird. Like a couple days ago, I lost my sense of smell. And I was like, bro.
And that's kind of where our next song, Hell Awaits, came from. Because I was like, well, we all have COVID, and now we're like waiting out. Like, are we gonna die?
Dude, Hell Awaits is a great song.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Yes.
Jump in the fire.
Yeah, man.
It looks super heavy when I saw the cover. I was like,
Well, everybody thinks it's like Slayer.
yeah,
Like we did a Slayer cover.
that's a great song, man.
Yeah, we wrote all this stuff at my house, and then we took it to this production team, man. Zach and Ken, they're phenomenal. They really helped us kind of flesh out the songs. They were written, they were done, but they just gave us a little extra oomph. They're awesome. They're right here in Alpharetta, Georgia.
They're awesome.
They're awesome.
Yeah, it sounds great, and the song is super catchy too.
Well, it's like basically people that listen to it, they're like, oh, it sounds like 311. Oh, it sounds like Deftones. And I'm like, well, that's because we drink their beer. And we love them. So, but the riff, the outro riff is kind of like a homage to Pantera and Deftones. It's just kind of that. We used the baritone guitar on it. And it's got double bass on it, like Meshuggah.
Sugar's amazing.
And it's the heaviest thing we've ever written.
Yeah.
So, and it's awesome, to keep putting out good stuff. We like it.
I love
Yes.
it.
We like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Who's the other guys in your band, by the way? We haven't talked about that.
So Michael Bond is our guitar player.
He's a skateboard guy too.
He's a skateboard boy. Mike had a pretty unfortunate skiing incident last year, broke his leg, has had multiple surgeries trying to come back from it, trying to be an X Games superstar. And
Yeah, he's
so,
like the Alex Smith of our friends. Like he's the comeback
Yeah.
Player of the Year.
Was he snowboarding or skiing?
He was trying to
Skiing.
catch up with his kid on a slope and tore ACL, MCL, anything with an L.
Broke his leg, all kinds of pins and
Yeah, he looked like
screws and
Hellraiser. His
bolts.
leg looked like Hellraiser from,
That should have been
or
Hello
Pinhead from Hell.
That should have been the
Hellraiser.
album cover. Hello Waits.
I still got those X-rays. We could use that for production value.
You could put it up there on the TV.
Right.
Or on
He
a
wouldn't
skate
like
deck.
that.
There you go.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Right. So yeah, Michael
That's
Bond.
my leg, dude.
Michael Bond is our guitar player. Ken, actually from the studio, Z&K Productions, actually played drums on both of these tracks. So he's a beast.
Yeah, man. Sounds great.
Fantastic. He's phenomenal.
And Casey Dugan is our drummer.
Do you guys play live in the studio when you're all together, or do you do like separate tracks and stuff? Or
Well, writing it all at Chris's house was, writing all the songs and doing it in GarageBand. We kind of knew the direction of the song that we wanted, and we just went into the studio, and it was just like we played it to a click track, like studio musicians, and we didn't do it live. We did the drums live.
That's the nice part about having the songs done and fleshed out before you get in, is the direction. You can literally tell the producer, like, this is the beats per minute. This is the MIDI files. Take them, run with them. Use what pieces you can use.
yeah.
They lay down the drums. We're there for drums. Crawford sings a scratch track, vocals, and plays guitar. I come in, lay all the bass tracks, and then it's like refining the guitars, like making this guitar sound as big as possible.
Yeah, we want a wall of sound. Like
Yeah.
Siamese Dream is one of my favorite.
Another
love
track.
that, too.
Another
Yes.
track
Yeah,
of
I'm like,
guitars.
it does,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
Picking
think
them
it
up.
has enough guitar.
Yeah. Yes.
And I want more guitar to drown out my voice.
Oh, really?
Well, the mix, like,
How do you feel about your voice? Do you like your voice?
I mean, yeah,
you got a great voice, man.
Thank
How
you.
do you warm up your voice in the studio? Do you have a method?
He drinks whiskey.
Really?
And that's it. Again, no warm up. Like, we are not. No, we don't want to be. We have no interest in being like.
kind of like the Tenacious D push-ups.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just kind of like you just go in and do it,
He's one of those guys that can just do it. He
That's
just goes
awesome.
in and opens up and sings. He'll be modest about it, but he's got a
Can
good
you like
voice.
sing something right now? Just open up.
Oh,
Don't do it.
no, I don't want to do
Don't do
that.
it.
It's a live mic.
Dude, you could do totally. I love your new single. You guys wrote this, Simply Irresistible. I'm just kidding.
Dude.
But how did you guys pick this song?
This is
cover.
a funny story.
So
actually.
our friends in Left Front Tire had a song on American Pie.
Yeah, I love this story because
Yes.
your neighbor Kiefer told me you were in American Pie, but
So we did a
okay.
cover for American Pie 3 or American Wedding.
right.
One of the
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, that's a good one.
And so we recorded it
Mm-hmm.
and sent it to them, and then they were like, "Oh, we already did the soundtrack." And I was like, "Oh, so we have this Robert Palmer cover that we worked on, but And I was like, "Well, it should see the light of day.
Yeah.
We should put it out.
It's great.
It's okay." Like Christopher Walken be like, "It's all right. Oh no, it's okay." It could have more.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
I mean, we just put it out to be funny. I mean, honestly, we were losing our minds through COVID, and so look at the cover. I mean,
It's just like it's like the
ridiculous.
video, man. I love the
it's
video.
his
It's
arm
classic.
tattoo on.
Oh, I thought you were about to say it's his arm. I was like, man, it looks like this the
No,
leg.
see?
Yeah, that's cool.
Got to rep the brand.
That's great.
I keep talking. I'm gonna get these guys drunk enough one night that they're all gonna get it on them, or I'm gonna brand them in their sleep.
Ooh, that's cool.
No, that's not. But yeah, that was an effort to try and put us in front of more eyeballs.
Yeah. Do you guys like
Now I want to write a song and to be in Schitt's Creek.
Right.
Like that's my real goal. 'Cause I love that show.
how do you guys decide on that cover song? Like of all the cover songs, what makes you go
Well,
Simply
because
Irresistible?
it's not a really good song.
It's a good video though.
It's a great video.
Right.
It's
I
like
mean,
iconic
it's
in
a
a
classic.
way.
Yeah,
Right.
iconic. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Scott had a hand in that, don't you?
Yeah, he wanted us to do, and I love Scott dearly, but he wanted us to do like a Billy Joel cover.
Which one?
It's Still Rock and Roll to Me,
Oh yeah, that's
which is great.
Yeah.
It's a great song, but
Yeah, man.
But we thought we were punk rock kids at the time.
and we were like, we're gonna play Robert Palmer.
Instead,
Between the
that
two,
was the choice that we made.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
This is it right here.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, man. Do you like that one?
I do. I do like that one. Yeah, that song actually got on a TV show.
Oh, did it? Which one?
It was with it was called Clubhouse. It had Dean Cain and who was the other? Christopher Lloyd?
Yes.
Yeah. It was but they used that song and it was a story about a Yankee bat boy for the New York Yankees, and he got to drive one of the players' Ferraris, and our song played.
How do you get your song on the show? Like, who's in charge of that?
I don't even know.
No, that was like one of the.
You guys have like a good team,
Yeah,
man.
that was like the fringe benefits of being associated with like a.
Yeah.
We weren't signed to a major label. We were signed to a small label called 6 Mile Records.
Oh, okay.
But our manager worked for a major label, and so the benefits of being with him and him trying to kind of push our songs on people was awesome. It kind of put us in front of people.
And that one's fun as crap to play live.
Yeah.
So when are you guys gonna do like a stream or something? Or because I mean everybody's getting these vaccines.
Right.
So I mean I don't know.
We're gonna do a vaccine stream.
That would be tight.
We should get vaccinated while playing.
Why playing Simply Irresistible?
Maybe. It's hilarious that you made that promo for that. That's awesome.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
But that's you know, it's fun to have all those promo cue cards.
Yeah, you like
Yeah, I
that?
did that.
It's cool, man. You can have them if you want them.
Oh, cool.
I'll sign them for you. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Please do.
So the good thing is we got more songs in the works. We're trying to we've been doing singles because that seems to be
Everybody
the
seems
way
to be
go.
doing that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an attention span thing. I don't know if that's real. But we're putting out singles mostly because we can't wait to release music. We're excited about the stuff that we're writing. So it's like, dude, can we hold
It is
off?
the attention span.
Can we hold
though.
off?
It is. Yeah.
You know, like rappers put out a single every, like 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Who I love.
Do you?
I do. But he puts out a single every 3 weeks, it seems like.
Yeah.
And the people that are streaming and looking through their phones and Instagram, it's like they just want to consume more and more.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, even if we put out a record, you know, the last thing you want as a band is to be ignored. So putting out a single and building up to that single seems kind of the way to go right now.
Yeah, man. I remember like back in the day, like when bands put out albums, it was like you would invest time and just really listen to it. Now it's like, oh, it gets so. I remember like Deftones put out an album, and I'm really like, I'm going to listen to this album and not just like let it go.
Yes.
Well, that's why we love, that's why vinyl's coming back. People want to open it and read the lyrics, and they want to see where it was produced.
But then at the same time, like the new Tool record came out, I felt underwhelmed. Like I was really excited about it, and then I kind of felt underwhelmed. And then when I was listening to it, I was like,
You're like, it took you 10 years to do this?
I know! I feel jet! I'm jaded. Like I wanted this to really, golly.
But the best
I
thing
wanted
is,
to mean something, you know? And I was
dude,
like,
Tool is on Spotify now. Like, finally.
Right. Yeah.
He's got to pay for his vineyards.
That's
and
right.
Yes. yeah. I watched that documentary. It's in Arkansas.
Arizona.
Is it?
Arizona.
Yeah. I don't know.
That-
yeah.
Oh,
good,
cool
yeah.
story though about
Yeah, what's that?
Maynard's. I'm gonna plug this real quick.
Cool.
There's a restaurant in Flowery Branch called Maynard's,
Really?
and I was like, "Why is this place called Maynard's? It's very random."
Yeah.
And so I go in, and the hostess, is wearing a Tool shirt, and I was like, "Wait, that's weird." And then I go in and open the menu, and they have a Judith shrimp salad and an undertow pasta dish, and I'm like,
This is amazing.
and I look at the guy and I'm like, dude, are you a Tool fan? He's like, yeah.
Yeah,
so, so now Maynard's, I'm just like, yeah, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, we should all go to this Maynard's. That's cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
Do they have more song titles? Or
Yeah.
They don't have weird because they got weird videos like
1,000 days of
Yeah, yeah.
chocolate cake.
This is Cries of the Carrot Salad.
What about prison?
Prison consensual. What is it? I can't remember.
I don't know. Stink fist salad.
Stink fist salad.
The corned beef.
Under toast soup.
Oh.
So what do you
Yeah,
guys?
cut that out, dude.
What are you guys working on now?
We have about 4 or 5 songs that are ready to go,
Yeah.
and
Do you have a release date, or is this?
we haven't recorded them yet, but we're planning to go in May and do it. So they're fun. Like one Cas wrote all by himself, and which I love because it takes the pressure off of me, and it's dope. It's like we're huge.
He wrote all by myself.
All by
I was thinking the same thing,
Yes.
dude. Dude, I was thinking that for a second.
Well,
I felt it. I felt the
called-
connection.
yeah,
I felt the connection.
That's an
right there.
interesting cover, man.
He wrote this song called Currents and Tides, and it's like we're huge fans of Jaws, the movie,
Yeah, man.
and it's kind of like I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think, like Crawford said, there's a ton of pressure on him as the vocalist. We typically will bring stuff to the table, and it's like, this rips! I'll sing something awesome over it. And it's like, it is a lot of pressure. So given the scenario that we have now, where it's like you have the ability with a laptop and an interface and a bass and a microphone, you can lay down all these things and then pass the files back and forth.
Yeah.
And so I could be like, this is the melody that I kind of had in mind, or I wrote these lyrics, what do you think about it? Because I mean, obviously the sound of our band is really like his voice. His voice is unique, and it's when you hear the band,
It
it's
is
like,
unique,
this
man.
is this guy's voice.
I like.
So even if I write something, it's like I got to write it for him. And same thing, Mike has been writing tracks, our guitar player, and coming up with unique sounds and cool guitar pieces. But it's all like, let's get it to Crawford and see what he can do with it.
I don't have the fancy prop for Vegas, but great song.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
And that's 100% this guy.
Yeah, Mike wrote the riff, and it's kind of the verses on it are kind of Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2.
Nice.
It's just kind of that open chord.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and we did that over at my friend Jason's house like years ago, like 15 years ago, and we just never put it out, and figured why not now, you know? So, but
It's cool.
the cool thing about the new stuff that we're doing is we're not putting limitations on anything. Like one song sounds like Bad Religion, or one song sounds like Blur and Oasis, or it's all over the map. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, do we want to stick to one sound? And then I'm like, well, the Beastie Boys had
Yeah.
rap, and then they would do hardcore, like Heart Attack Guy or
Yes. Heart attack.
like
yeah.
Heart Attack Man or whatever.
Heart attack, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, I always loved their records because they were different and they would
Yeah.
do whatever they wanted to do. And I was like, why don't we do that? And
That's
I
so cool.
love the Beasties.
Love the BC. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, we weren't thinking about like it in terms of a record. Like this music kind of came out. Just let it go. Let it go where you want to go, and don't feel like you got to be. Well, does it fit with the vibe of the record?
No
We're not thinking in
limitations.
terms. No,
Yeah.
no limitations. If
Yeah.
it's creative and it feels good, just keep doing it. And so that's our plan. It's just to keep writing. Like it feels good. We're all so much happier creating music. We all have a 9 to 5. We all have a job. That
So
we're
it's less
working on.
pressure then, because it's not like you all have 9 to 5 kind of.
For sure. When you're signed to a label, there's an expectation, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, this is what's popular and this is what's moving sales. And at the time,
We do what we want.
right? Do you remember
nice.
like when we were talking about like they would literally scan our CD, like this is how many CDs you've sold, and this is how many barcodes have been scanned.
Yeah.
These are the things, and in these markets you're doing good. And we were like, man,
I don't care about that.
don't
Yeah,
care.
buzzkill.
We
do
just
it for
want to make
ourselves.
music.
Yeah.
We just want to have fun. And touring was the most fun you've ever had doing anything. It was just playing performances live and being in a new city and having to kind of earn their respect.
How do you guys travel, by the way?
We
You said
rented
your city.
vans.
Did
We
you?
didn't even
Yes.
own a van. We rented.
Did
No.
you guys take turns driving and all that?
Yes.
Well, no, we didn't.
Oh, we don't even need to go there,
Yes,
bro.
we did. So
wait,
no, we
wait.
didn't take turns driving.
Well, we would do like rock, paper, scissors and be like,
Did you?
well,
No,
you can
that's
drink
not how
and
it
you
went.
can drink.
What
and
normally happened was somebody would commit.
I'll be
being
the
like,
driver.
I'm going to drive.
I would say that. I'd be like, I'll
But
drive.
what you have as a scenario is you have a lead vocalist.
Oh, here we go.
And so you have a guy who's like, I will drive us home tonight. I will get us home. And then he'd be like, I'm the lead singer. And he would get hammered and he'd be partying and we'd go off. And then it'd be 2 a.m. and he'd be like, are we staying in somebody's basement tonight? Are we sleeping in the van?
Was that in Kentucky?
I don't know where that was, but
Super Fuzz?
I can remember play with Super Fuzz. And
Jesus
Crawford
Christ.
committed to being our driver.
So when he commits, you guys are, we're done. We're going to drink.
So then we're going off.
Yeah.
All right,
The
so
bass
I'll
player
tell you that.
is going off.
Wait, I'll finish the story because I woke up in the van that somebody's sobered up enough. I could not drive.
Yeah.
This was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
I've grown. I've grown
and matured.
I've matured. I'm a different person now.
Yeah.
But I went into a Flying J gas station. And I was like, pull over the van. I'm going to be sick.
Did you say
I was
it
like
that?
Chappelle Show. I was like, I'm going to be sick. And I don't went into that Flying J, and I go up, do my business, and the guy next to me goes, I'm peeing right next to him, right? And it's this trucker, and he just goes, what's up, turd man? And I'm like, turd man? What? I haven't heard that before. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. I go to wash my hands,
You
and
told him good to see you?
I was like, good to see you.
What's up, Turd Man?
I was
Good to
Turd
see
Man.
you.
I go to wash my hands, and I look in the mirror, and they had written Turd Man
Oh, no.
in a black Sharpie
On
across
your
my
forehead?
forehead. like in old English font. Like it was just.
I can tell you,
I had to scrub it off with like a Brillo pad,
I
dude.
can tell you, as a man in his 20s, sitting outside
He
that
fell
thing,
out of the van,
I'm just like
peed himself.
I'm just like, oh my God, this is gonna be so great when he walks out. This is gonna be so great when as soon as he walks out the door. And when he comes out and his forehead is red from like trying to scrub that thing off, and he's like, here you goes! Oh,
like,
it was worth every moment of driving that lonely
man, that's
highway
So good, dude.
in the middle of the night.
I should go
I
as
could
that
just
as
like,
Halloween.
it's like a movie, man.
I should be Turd Man for
It's
Halloween.
a visual, like, you guys are
We're just
I'm
waiting.
Turd
Fucking
Man.
wear one of those emoji hats. Hey, I'm Turd Man.
I'm Turd Man.
Yeah.
But like the brotherhood of being in your 20s and touring and being in a stinky van and like playing Alabama, Tennessee, Carolina, Jacksonville,
Tampa. Dude.
and just making those runs and meeting the bands and meeting
Orlando?
Yeah.
so much fun. It should be illegal how much fun it is.
Yeah.
If you kids out there, if you're a sophomore in high school and you don't know what you want to do with your life,
You got to go to Orlando.
I was gonna say pick up a guitar, but
Yeah.
the destination,
Orlando.
Yeah.
With Turd
start a
Man.
band, dude. It'll all get better.
That should be the name.
It
of
all
the
gets
record.
better.
Yeah, dude.
Turd Man in Orlando.
Turd Man.
Adventures of Orlando.
It's up to Orlando.
Golly. Yeah, so we
wish
have a lot of songs coming out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yes!
Anyway,
We went off the rails there for a
got
minute.
Yeah.
new music coming out. People can find you on Spotify, favorite,
Yep.
Instagram, favorite,
Favorite makes music. Yeah.
favorite makes music.
Yeah.
Nice.
We try. We try to.
You got a
We're-
website
We're doing.
and stuff?
No, I
Kiefer brought a CD over here.
I know, like a legit,
do you
actual
play it
tangible
on?
CD.
I know, yeah.
What do you do with that? If you use it as a coaster in your bar, that'd be dope.
That would be dope.
CD's nuts.
The CDs and
Sorry. Ooh, look at that,
yeah.
dude. That's
we
nice.
can edit laughter after you said that. Just like
Yeah,
a full
like
audience
crowd
of,
laughter? That'd be
like,
great.
Like clapping and stuff.
We're like the Muppets. We're the old dudes. Like honestly, we've known each other forever.
For fourth grade.
Like I would
Fourth
throw.
grade?
I would used to throw gum in his hair during tests. Like we grew up in Roswell, so that's why this is
That's awesome.
But
Man, it's cool.
yeah, it's the brotherhood.
That's all I got. It's cool.
It is.
It is
cool.
cool.
We're having
It
fun.
is cool.
Well, I appreciate
yeah.
you guys being here. And you guys want to drink some more or just
Yeah, why would we not do that?
cheers?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
Let's hang out and drink some 311 beers. Sister Hazel beer, too.
This is good company, man.
This is. Thank you guys for being here, man. We
Thank
got
you
to
for
thank
having
Kiefer
I think he left.
Did he leave? Thanks.
Keeper! I think he had to go pick up his
Shih Tzu
daughter.
from the groomer.
I thought he was just behind the pool table. We couldn't see him because he's so short. But, I had to
He's
throw
like
that in
Willow,
there.
though.
We
He's
had to
like,
edit
you
that
all
out.
great.
Yeah, you all great.
I love Kiefer.
Kiefer's the man. He brought you here.
You are great. You are great. Willow. Where did that come from?
Man, that was
What's
a great
in
one.
this beer?
It came from Kiefer. But yeah,
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
I love you guys. This
We
is
love
great.
you, dude.
I've never told somebody I love you after an interview.
Well, we give
But I
that.
love you guys.
We actually, we love you, dude.
Thank you. How much do you love me? Is it like a lot?
Totally.
Cool.